last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said. Woo! Oh, jeez. Jeez, dude. Oh. Yo, yo, yo. We have 0 viewers in the chat, but then we got Josh Palmer coming in. What up, Josh? How you doing, bro? Yo, what up, LOL? What up, Golden? What up, Max? What up, Strike? What up, Turkey? What up? Uh-oh. 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 We're getting some people in here. What is going on? I'm sorry. I know my audio sounds like shit, guys. Especially because I got the Astro A50s. You would think these things would be way better. Yeah, what is wrong with you as well? I know what is wrong with me. I don't like to answer that question. It's a bit of a personal thing for me. Don't ask me that. Do I toot the bed? Yeah, dude. I like make it a thing to toot the bed on purpose. But bro, have you guys heard about the submarine that is stuck in no joke, this ain't a joke, bro. Hold up, but this is good. Mocha frappe, but bro, there's a submarine where people are just trapped by the Titanic right now. They're just trapped and they have like 20 hours left of oxygen. So, um yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me to like go in a submarine near the Titanic. What is wrong with you? Seriously, man. I'm not doing that. That's a promise. I'm not doing that shit. There's some things I won't do. That's going to submarine because I get claustrophobic in situations like that where I know I just can't leave if I want to. I'm not doing that. That's just not me. Um, yeah, no, bro. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I can make this a challenge thing. I mean, I could mix a mocha frappe and a frozen Coke together and drink it for you guys if you want to see that. But bro, how about all of you guys right now that are watching me? Got about 300 in here. Think to yourself, at least I'm not stranded in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean right now. Okay? You might have had a stressful day, you might have had a bad day. Okay? Some of my challenges didn't go through today, you know? You know what I did today, guys? I delivered mail to a mailman, and the whole video, my audio didn't work, and I was so mad. But you know what I thought to myself? At least I'm not at the bottom of a fucking submarine, dude. Let's get some info on this. Submarine. Okay. Oh, submarine. Submarine. Submarine lost at sea. No, I'm actually serious, bro. You guys actually got to think about that. There's people. Here's what I try to do, and it helps me have a great sense of perspective. I try to picture myself in the other people's shoes. I know it's hard to do that sometimes, but bro, imagine like these people how I'm just staring at a webcam right now. These people are staring at a wall of a submarine right now, and like, yeah, that shit's steep. Updates, banging noises heard from search area for. Alright, so I was telling my buddy, I'm pretty sure they were all like banging on the submarine at the same time because people were saying they were like hearing shit every hour. So it's like every hour they would just start smacking that shit. Yo, what up, Carter? What is wrong with you? Come on, bro. What is wrong with you? I'm what is wrong with you now, man. They're gonna die. And bro, honestly, they're probably. I hate to say it, they're probably not gonna. I seen something, bro. I'm not making any false claims. I don't know if this is true or not. But one of the people on board, their stepson, was like just trying to get clout off it and like sliding up on trying to message like supermodels and shit while they're out searching for his stepdad. That's crazy. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. And I also can't say how people will react. I mean, you don't know how you would react if your stepdad was stuck on a submarine, and if you might just start messaging supermodels. Yo, what is wrong with you? Merch is coming soon, bro. I kind of want to wait for 1 million, but bro, I don't know. We got this shit in the works right now. What is wrong with the submarine? Really? You're telling me pay 200 grand and you lose people at sea? I feel like us as humans are way too far evolved. We're talking about aliens and living on Mars and shit, but we're losing people in sea. Like, bro, I know it's like 12,000 feet, and I know that's a long rope, but you can't have a rope? There can't even be a string? Like, you're telling me you can't get a string that long where you can, just at least navigate where people are in case something crazy like this happens. I don't know, bro. That's just what I was thinking. I'm subbed up. Yo, thank you for being subbed. I appreciate it. We're talking about the submarine right now. What is going on with that shit? Do I believe in sea monsters? Bro, hold on. Speaking of sea monsters, let's look up real sea monster. Real sea monsters. Yeah, bro, that's why you would never catch me in a submarine. I'm so serious, bro. Because I just can't do that. I'm not getting lost in a submarine. Because right now, I would be freaking out. That whole oxygen tank would already be gone. And that's what I was thinking about too, guys. If you're in a submarine, they try to estimate the amount of oxygen you have based on normal breaths. But all these people know that they're lost right now. So it's like, you don't think they're taking deeper breaths? Think about it. Yeah, you can give me a dare. By the way, guys, on YouTube, in the community section, every single day I post a picture of the challenge you guys gave me. And if you comment on that post, whatever the top comment is, I do that challenge the very next day. So it has to be within reason. I mean, I ate food on a roller coaster. None of these sea monsters look that scary. That thing looks pretty weird. Yeah, submarine lost at sea, though. What the hell? Oh, glimmer of hope. Let's get in on this shit.
Search crews combed the sea for that lost submersible. It went missing while taking passengers on a tour nearly 13,000 feet below water to explore the wreckage of the Titanic.
All right, I want to show you a look at where that search is happening. It's about 400 miles off the coast of Newfoundland.
We now know the names of the 5 people on.
Yo, hold up real quick. I want to show you depth of submarine Titanic. Watch this shit, bro. This is how deep they are. This is not a joke. Look. Wait. This don't look how this ain't the one I seen. This is about to like make a bunch of viruses pop up on. Come on, bro. I'm trying to have an educational stream. Real sea monsters. We already got into that. Alright. Ocean depth chart shows just how I accept. Have you guys ever seen the South Park where they just accept the terms and conditions no matter what, and then they're like a part of the human centipede? Alright, here it is. Look. Alright, guys, so right here. This is where a sperm whale, that's the lowest a whale will go, dude. This is not the picture, though. This is where... Alright, I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to the video. They're deep, bro. They're really deep right now.
Aboard the mini sub when it disappeared on Sunday, and tonight there is a glimmer of hope in the desperate search.
All right, let's check in with Chris Wynn. He's in Boston with the latest on the rescue efforts here. Chris, the clock is ticking as to these 5 people in this submersible running out of air.
If they make it out of this, bro, if they make it out of this submarine, oh my God. They are about to be so clouded up.
Yeah, Leslie and Adam, good evening to you. The Coast Guard says the mission to find the missing submersible is still very much 100% a search and rescue operation, even as oxygen levels dwindle aboard the vessel.
The minutes melt away on search crews' potential to find people alive as oxygen runs short on board the missing Titan submersible.
The surface search is now approximately 2 times the size of Connecticut, and the subsurface search is up to 2.5 miles deep, exponentially expanding the size of the search area.
The longer it takes, the less likely that a
Wait, is that the good news that they expanded the search by 2 miles?
positive outcome will occur.
But all hope is not lost. Cutting through the darkness of the deep sea, consistent banging noises have been detected during the search.
We don't know
I told you guys that.
the source of that noise, but we've shared that information with Navy experts to classify it. In the meantime, it's a target, it's a focus for us to look at. And so we've deployed the remote operated vehicles and the surface vessel.
You guys ever just think about how big the ocean is, bro? And how big our planet is and how we're just floating on it?
The Canadian Coast Guard surface vessel that has sonar capability in the vicinity.
You can't ignore the banging, and you don't have time to wait to analyze the sounds exactly. So you have to assume, I think, that they're human-made.
Until the sub is found, there's more questions than answers as to what happened. Right now, all experts can do is speculate.
Was there a problem with the porthole? Was it a problem with the pressure? Was it a problem with the valve? But if a submersible doesn't go back to the surface on itself, on its own, it's really that there is a deep problem.
As you said earlier, the Titanic
Oh, so bro, it sounds like this submarine just goes by itself, like there's no driver? What?
12,500 feet below sea level, making this a very complex operation at play. So locating the vessel is one thing, but being able to bring it back up to surface is another, because there are very few assets in the world that have the capability to go down that deep. Reporting live in Boston, I'm Chris Wynn. Back to you.
Yeah, Chris, before we let you go, I know they've told you this is a search and rescue mission, but we got to ask, do we know what the oxygen situation aboard the vessel is right now?
Yeah, Leslie, it's not looking good. The Coast Guard estimates that the crew has anywhere between 12 to 14 hours left of breathable air. That's why officials here in Boston are really hoping that that crew is conserving their energy as much as possible to use less oxygen. Leslie?
Yeah, it's like you're hoping for a miracle for the 5 people that are there. We know there are a lot of resources being pulled to help in this effort. Now, give us some idea of who's involved.
Yeah,
Leslie, this has turned into a multi-
Yo, my bad, bro.
effort.
You guys hopped on my live and we're watching CBS News. Like, what the hell? You guys are trying to unwind for the day. Have a little laugh, and here we go.
Find the missing vessel. You've got the United States Coast Guard, the Navy, Air National Guard, plus some of their Canadian counterparts assisting with this search and rescue mission. France is also sending a ship with an underwater robot that has the ability to go down 13,000 feet. So a lot of moving parts. Here as many people pray for a miracle. Leslie?
It is both extensive and expensive, surely. All right, Chris, thank you.
I don't know about that, guys. I don't know. Can we do a poll in the chat? Oh, dude. I gotta dump some peroxide in my ear. Yo, so, bro.